I want to believe that a lot of us grew up hearing those words, be careful with strangers, be careful with strangers, because the truth is, in as much as there are good people, there are equally bad people everywhere. And deep down inside of me, I'm trying to how did that happen? How did it happen? In a space of 1 week, just 1 week, I found myself in two strangers' cars and I opened my mouth in amazement. What? How on earth did that happen? Oh my God! Anyway, friends, welcome to my channel. It's a bright and sunny day, a perfect time to just relax yourself relax yourself and enjoy nature, enjoy the beautiful weather, relax yourself with this amazing story which I am about sharing with you all. So it's a beautiful story, something that recently happened to me, and up till now I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know about you, but for me, I grew up in the kind of family that you hear things like this: don't talk to a stranger, don't follow a stranger, don't eat from a stranger, don't do this. All you be hearing is don't stranger. It was like a song in my ears. It was like a song. I grew up being careful with strangers. I want to believe that a lot of us grew up hearing those words, be careful with strangers, be careful with strangers, because the truth is, in as much as there are good people, there are equally bad people everywhere. We hear of ritualists, kidnappers, we hear of different things, different unpleasant things happening in our world today. So it's only normal for parents to tell their children, don't follow a stranger, don't eat from a stranger, because of all the things happening in our world. But then as we grow up, we just realize that what our parents are trying to say is, be careful. Just be careful wherever you find yourself. Because come to think of it, we meet people every day. We meet strangers every day. Maybe the relationship you are in today, the person was one time a stranger, and the two of you started talking, and from there you got to know each other. We meet people every day, and you just realize that, some people that you meet, they will turn out to be amazing friends in your life. So friendship begins from one day, and that is how friendship grows. So what our parents were trying to communicate, I don't know, I stand to be corrected, is just be careful. Be careful wherever you find yourself. So anyway, friends, fast forwarding to this period, I have met with many strangers who turned out to be amazing people, as well as some who have some question marks. This is what makes the world. You can't have just one set of people. You have to have good, the bad, every kind of thing in between. You just have to have it in this world. This is what we see in our world, So back to the story. It happened that on this particular day, I went out by train, and train is a fast means of transportation. So you might have a car and you might choose not to go out with your car, because the train is a fast means of transportation. You will not be bothered with where to park your car, the route to take, especially if you are trying to figure out a new route. You will not be bothered with those stuff. Train is there to take you. Train is there to make your movement. Train is just there to make your movement easy and beautiful, and with all the sightseeing. The train is there to make your movement beautiful. Except for days where there are natural disasters like earthquake, typhoon, tsunami, accidents, things that can actually obstruct movement. On days like that, then there might be a delay in the train, or delay in transportation in general. So as long as you have the train timetable, you can easily plan your day. You can tell yourself, I'm gonna go out with this train and then I'll come back with this other train. you can plan your movements. And this was what happened on this particular day. I did not see that coming. Oh my God. I went out, everything was so beautiful. After the day's business, it was time to return home. It was time to come home to pick my kids from school. I got to the train station. It was like I was dreaming. I saw people more than usual because trains are always moving, so it's difficult for you to have, that large number of people, except during rush hour, when people have closed from work. In very busy places, you see people so many at the train station. But then this is not rush hour. Workers are already at their place of work. This is just a time for children to come back from school, not really workers coming back from work. So it wasn't rush hour. So why were there much people? Oh my God. That was when I heard the first announcement that there will be a delay in the train. Okay, I still did not take it serious because I felt like maybe it's gonna be like few minutes delayed or whatever. Few minutes turned into 30 minutes, 1 hour. Oh my God. At this point in time, I was already beginning to panic. I was beginning to panic because I did not see this coming. I already had the day planned. I did not make provision for my children to stay extra time in school. At this point in time, I was beginning to be restless. I was panicking because I know too well that my children are out there. I mean, I don't know what it will look like at that point in time if other parents come pick their own kids. I was panicking at this point in time. And from the announcement of the train master, it's so obvious that the train is not coming any soon. I rushed to take a taxi. Come and see the queue. I'm like, what is going on? Because it is expected. So many people were at the station and the trains were not coming. So people just queued up and were taking taxi. How many taxi would they provide to take the number of people that were standing at that station at that point in time? I was confused. I did not know what to do. And no one is sure when the problem will be fixed because there was an accident somewhere else that delayed the train movement. Oh my God. At this point in time, I was not sure what I was thinking of again. When will I get home and pick my kids? I decided to call my children's school and then inform them of the situation that I was at that point in time. But I was still panicking because I don't know when the problem will be resolved. So what about if I stay here till night time? I mean, what will I do? My husband's workplace is far from home. Even if he chooses to drive to pick the children, it will still take him some time. So I decided to okay, since I've already called the children's school, let me just, relax at the station and wait for the train. I was confused, not knowing what to do. At a point in time, I joined the taxi queue, and when the taxi were not forthcoming because people were so many, I moved out of the line. I went to a convenience shop to get water because even though it's winter's time, I found myself sweating. I need to drink water. I need to think straight. I need to understand what next to do. Oh my goodness. While I was busy just moving from taxi section to train section to convenience shop, I didn't know that somebody was just busy watching me. I had no idea. When I got to the convenience shop to get water, someone was just like, "You are in my front again." I'm like, who is this person? I turned, I looked, I did not recognize the person. But she was like, "I saw you at the train station, I saw you at the taxi section, and now you are in the convenience shop with me." So that was how we started talking. We just started talking and I had to explain to her how I was feeling at that point in time. And in a very light way, she just said to me that anyway, someone is coming to pick her. That if I don't mind, I can just hang around with her and they will give me a lift. Oh my God. It was like, did I just hear well? Did I just hear what she said? I was like, "Excuse me?" And she repeated herself again. With the situation at that point in time at the station, with the situation at the taxi section, I don't even know what to say. I don't know if I should decline. I don't know if I should say, okay, if I should show happiness. You know, at that point in time, I really do not know what I was thinking. And I was like, are you sure? Are you sure about it? Are you sure? I needed to get home. I needed to get home because even if my husband will have to close from his own work early and pick the children and drive that far to come and pick me, I mean, maybe it would have gotten to midnight and I needed to get home. You know, and for a moment, I forgot about my worries. I mean, I found a reason to smile and to chat with someone, even though the situation have not changed. You know, I was just optimistic that somehow I will get home. We're still chatting when she got a call to come by the roadside. I mean, the person that is to pick her just arrived with the car and she was like, okay, let's go. That was when it dawned on me and I'm like, go to where? I was like, go to where? This is a stranger. I don't even know her. I mean, go to where? I wasn't sure anymore. Yet, I could not say no because I just felt like this is a beautiful chance. This is a golden chance. You know, at that point in time, I was like, oh my God. I just said a silent prayer and I'm like, God, please take absolute control. Oh my God. And I followed her to the car and I got to the back seat. She have told the guy about me and immediately I got into the car, the guy too was lively and he was like, okay, so where do you live? I gave them my address. It was like a nightmare at that point in time. I was still not sure of what I was doing. I was still not sure of what I was doing. The annoying part was the route they took. I have never seen that route before. Everyone was looking so strange. Everyone was like, am I going home? Where am I going? Where are these people taking me to? God. They tried to cheer me up. They tried to make me happy. Even though when I was talking to them, my mind was like, I was just looking outside. I was looking outside, you know, trying to be sure that the car is really moving towards my direction, you know. That was when all those things that Mama told me as a child started playing in my head. Don't enter a stranger's car. Don't follow a stranger. Don't do this to a stranger. Don't eat apple from a stranger. That was when it started playing in me and I'm like, oh my God, what have I done to myself? What have I done to myself? God, it was so scary. It was scary. I'm in a stranger's car. Who sent me? Why didn't I just stay there? Why did she single me out of the many people, the crowd at the station? Why did she single me out and ask me to enter the car with her? Oh my God, where are they taking me to? You know, I was panicking. But the amazing thing was these people, they were chatterbox. They were just talking, they were laughing, they were trying to get to know me. They were talking. I was just answering everything with a shaky voice. I was panicking. Deep down inside of me, I was no longer the person there. It was a nightmare. I did not see that coming at all. I was shaking. I was shaking. These people drove for over 30 minutes. 30 minutes before the road started becoming a little bit familiar. And then I was beginning to like calm down, to begin to like smile, because all the while they were talking, my eyes were just on both sides of the road, like trying to see anything I can identify, trying to see if I can recognize any place. Oh my God. But when I started recognizing the roads, I was so happy. Oh my God. And that was when the conversation became meaningful. In fact, this time around, I was so happy that I started talking to them, thanking them for the help. You know, I was so happy. I was so happy. That was when, instead of me to be like, you know, why did I enter a stranger's car? I was grateful to God that this is a miracle. This is a blessing. There were many people at the station, but these people singled me out. Oh my God, to favor me this much, to drive me from that point to my destination. I was just like, it can only be God. I was grateful at this point in time. And the moment we got to my train station, oh my God! The moment the guy stopped the car and said, "This must be your train station." Oh my God, like a child. Like a child. You need to see the way I was jumping, as in ignoring social distance. I was too grateful. I was too grateful. So instead of me to be thinking like I was thinking initially that why did I enter a stranger's car, I was now praising God, because I was like, God, this can only be you. The many people that I saw at the station, yet these people singled me out to favor me this much. This can only be God. I was like, this is a miracle. I was like, this is a miracle. And I couldn't help but to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to these people that made life easy for me on this particular day. These people were so happy. As soon as they dropped me off at the station, we chatted a little more and off they zoomed. I was like, God, this can only be you. I mean, it was a scary experience, but it turned out to be a blessing. I'm like, oh my God, we still have amazing people, selfless people, people that are ready to go the extra mile just to favor someone, favor a stranger. So I was like, God, I'm so grateful. I never stopped appreciating those people. I'm like, God, thank you for this favor. I was like, thank you for this favor. Thank you for making me to meet the right person. I mean, the right people that assisted me. Imagine I had met maybe otherwise like the wrong set of people. I mean, I don't know what that would have looked like. So I was so grateful to God that I met the right people, people that gave me good help, especially when I needed it the most. I mean, that was one experience that will last in me for a very long time. Something that was supposed to be scary turned out to be amazing. As though entering the stranger car, driving that long was not enough, few days again after that day, this time around, I was going somewhere and I had the address with me in my hands, but I couldn't locate the place. So I was trying to like look out for anyone on the street to ask for direction. The first person I came across was like, oh, sorry, he doesn't know the place. So I kept walking because I couldn't get another person. Finally, I saw this man in his car, just relaxing, going through his phone, and I walked to him and I showed him the address. I told him I'm going to this place. He looked at the address and he said, okay, although it's not all that far, but it will take me about 20 minutes if I can walk very fast. So he gave me the direction and I thanked him. I mean, I've not even gone that far. I was still on the first street before I would take the next turn, when all of a sudden a car just drove in front of me. I did not even pay more attention to the car until the man got out from the car and I was like, oh my God, was it not the man that I just talked to some minutes ago? And so he said, you know what, I should hop into the car. He will drive me to the place. Oh my God. Oh my God. I quickly hopped into the car before he would change his mind. Because I know I don't know the place and I need somebody to really direct me or assist me. And this is a beautiful opportunity. So while I was in the car, I was so grateful. And a lot of things were just going through my mind that, wow, this can only be God. This can only be God. And in no time, we just got to the place, I couldn't help but to say thank you. I never stopped thanking this man and I never stopped appreciating God who favored me. I mean, who used strangers to favor me. I mean, this video is just to show how grateful I am for the people that assisted me, especially when I needed it the most. I might not know their names, I might not even know how to reach them. I mean, in as much as we have terrible people out there, we still have beautiful, sweet people, selfless people that are ready to go the extra mile just to give you a helping hand, just to put a beautiful smile on your face. It was a beautiful experience. I'm just happy that it's a beautiful experience. This is why I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to these people wherever they are. I pray that God will continually bless them. I mean, the rest of the year, the rest of their life will be very beautiful, wherever they are. I might not even know how to reach out to them, but wherever they are, you know, under this heaven, God will continually bless them. Oh my God. I mean, they blessed me, they put a smile on my face, they helped me, they made things easy for me, especially when I needed it the most. I am grateful. I am so very grateful. So this is just a beautiful video sharing with you how I found myself in two strangers' cars. Two cars in a space of 1 week. In a space of 1 week. So friends, I hope you all enjoyed this story and you have yourself a beautiful and a flourishing day. I will see you all in the comment section, as well as see you all in my next video. Stay out of trouble, keep doing your best, challenge yourself to outdo your past, and know that your best, your best is yet to come. Bye, and God bless you all.